What if I told you that the strength you're searching for isn't lost, it's just buried under the battles you haven't finished yet? When life blindsides you so hard that you forget how to breathe, when trust is shattered and the ground beneath you crumbles, it can feel like you're carrying a weight too heavy for one soul to bear. Late at night, staring blankly at the ceiling, you might wonder if the storm will ever pass. You might smile in public while screaming inside, convincing everyone you're fine while barely holding it together. If you've ever felt like giving up, but something inside you stubbornly whispered, "Not yet," know this: you are not alone. You're not broken either. You're simply fighting a war that few can see. Tough times don't arrive with a warning. They sneak in, silent and merciless, overturning everything you thought was certain. One moment, life feels normal, and the next, you're fighting just to stay afloat while the world expects you to act like nothing's changed. But here's the truth: you are not powerless. Even if you feel like you're drowning, there's a deeper strength within you, one that hardship hasn't yet fully awakened. You weren't built to shatter, you were designed to rise, fall, and rise again, stronger every time. It may feel like everything is breaking down, but sometimes, destruction is just the beginning of transformation. The people you admire, they walked through the fire too. They just refused to let it consume them. Remember, this isn't your ending. It's just a chapter, and the most powerful parts of your story are still unwritten. Maybe, just maybe, this is the chapter where you meet the strongest version of yourself. 1. Control what you can, release what you can't. The first step is understanding where your power truly lies. You can't control the economy. You can't control how others behave. You can't undo the past. But you can command your attitude, your discipline, your focus, and your reactions to the storms you face. Champions don't waste precious energy fighting battles they can't win. Instead, they master what's within their grasp. The moment you stop obsessing over what's outside and turn inward, you reclaim your strength. It's not about perfection. It's about owning your choices. Ask yourself, am I investing my energy in what I can change? Or am I draining it over what I cannot? 2. Move even when you feel frozen. Hard times have a way of paralyzing the mind and spirit. You may feel trapped, stuck in a fog of exhaustion. The antidote? Movement. Not giant leaps, just tiny deliberate steps. Get out of bed. Wash your face. Step outside for a breath of fresh air. Write a single sentence in your journal. Action creates momentum, and momentum shatters inertia. You don't wait for motivation to strike. You build it, one small action at a time. Ask yourself, what is one simple move I can make right now to push forward? 3. Talk to yourself, don't just listen. In your hardest moments, your mind can turn into a brutal enemy, whispering doubts and fears that aren't rooted in truth. You're not enough. You'll never get through this. You're all alone. Don't just listen, fight back. Speak words of strength and truth into yourself. Say it out loud. I have survived every hard day up until now. I am still standing. I will overcome. You must become your own greatest encourager, because sometimes that voice inside you needs to hear hope just as loudly as it hears fear. 4. Feed your mind, not your fears. In moments of darkness, your mind becomes a sponge, so be mindful of what you soak in. Fear, negativity, and doubt are everywhere, but they only grow if you feed them. Choose instead to nourish your spirit with wisdom, hope, and resilience. Read powerful books. Listen to voices that uplift you. Surround yourself with stories of those who turned pain into purpose. Protect your mental space as fiercely as a warrior guards the gates of a fortress. Ask yourself, am I feeding my fears or fueling my strength? 5. Strengthen your inner circle. Tough times reveal the truth about relationships. Some people will drift away. Others will step up and remind you that you're not alone. Focus on deepening bonds with those who lift you higher. Build a tribe of people who don't just celebrate your wins but also sit quietly with you in your losses. True strength isn't built alone. It's forged in the company of those who believe in you even when you forget to believe in yourself. Ask yourself, who truly strengthens my spirit and how can I invest more in those connections? 6. Embrace the pain, don't numb it. The instinct to numb, avoid, or bury pain is strong. But healing doesn't come from escape, it comes from facing the storm head on. Every tear you shed, every ache you feel, is proof that you're still alive and fighting. Pain has a strange gift hidden inside it. It sharpens your vision, it deepens your empathy, it fuels your fire. Lean into it. Let it teach you. Let it transform you. Ask yourself, what is this pain trying to teach me that comfort never could? 7. Rebuild yourself brick by brick. When the world around you falls apart, it can feel like everything is lost. But here's the secret. Falling apart gives you the chance to rebuild, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with who you truly are. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. Take each small victory, each small act of courage, and lay it like a brick in the foundation of your future self. Progress isn't always visible at first, but brick by brick, you are constructing a masterpiece. Ask yourself, what is one small brick I can lay today toward rebuilding my future? 8. Stay future-focused, not past-fixated. The past has its place, but it's not your home anymore. It's a chapter that helped shape you, not one that defines you. When you dwell too long on what's behind you, you risk losing sight of the incredible possibilities ahead. Shift your gaze. Picture the life you still have the power to create. Focus on building a future so bright that the shadows of the past can't dim it. Ask yourself, am I looking through the rearview mirror, focusing on the road ahead? 9. Protect your energy like it's your lifeline. In the chaos of tough times, your energy becomes your most precious resource. Guard it carefully. Say no to what drains you. Limit exposure to negativity. Prioritize rest, reflection, and things that recharge your soul. Remember, you're not a machine, you're a living being that needs care to grow. Protect your peace the way a gardener protects the most delicate seeds in a storm. Ask yourself, where am I spending energy that I can no longer afford to waste? 10. Believe in the unseen victory. Right now, you might not see the finish line. You might not feel the breakthrough. But unseen growth is still growth. Roots grow deep before a tree ever rises tall. Trust that every unseen effort, every silent battle you fight, is building something extraordinary beneath the surface. Your future self is already thanking you for not giving up. Ask yourself, can I believe in the future me that's still becoming? 11. Redefine what success looks like. In survival mode, success isn't winning the race, it's simply refusing to quit. It's the quiet victories, getting out of bed when your soul feels heavy, choosing hope when fear screams louder, smiling at a stranger when your own heart aches. Redefine success not by how fast you move, but by the fact that you keep moving. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a declaration. I am still here. I am still fighting. Ask yourself, what small victory can I honor today? 12. Turn the page, even before you feel ready. Sometimes healing doesn't wait for a perfect moment. Sometimes you have to start writing a new chapter before the last one makes sense. Don't wait until you feel completely healed, fearless, or confident. Start anyway. Take the risk anyway. Move forward anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's deciding that fear won't have the final word. Ask yourself, what would I do today if I believed the next chapter could be beautiful? 13. See setbacks as setups. What if the setbacks you're facing aren't walls but ramps? What if every no, every door slammed shut, is a redirection, not rejection? Life's greatest breakthroughs often come disguised as painful detours. What feels like failure today might just be guiding you to something greater than you ever planned for yourself. Trust the reroutes. Trust the delays. Sometimes your greatest leap forward begins right after you think you've been stopped. Ask yourself, what hidden opportunity could be waiting inside this obstacle? 14. Lead yourself first. Leadership isn't about having followers. It's about choosing to lead yourself when no one's watching, when there's no applause, no validation. Only the raw choice to be better today than you were yesterday. Be the hero of your own story before you expect anyone else to see it. Discipline yourself, encourage yourself, push yourself. Light your own path and watch how, in time, others find inspiration in your light. Ask yourself, if I were leading someone I loved through this, how would I guide them? And why not lead myself the same way? 15. Anchor to your why. When everything feels like it's crumbling, the question that will hold you steady is, why did I start? Why am I fighting? Why does this matter? Your why is the anchor that keeps you from drifting when storms rage. It's the deeper reason that reminds you your struggle is not meaningless. Find your why. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Let it be the fire that never dies, even when every other light flickers. Ask yourself, what is so important to me that I'm willing to endure the storm to protect it? Final words. Life's toughest seasons don't come to destroy you, they come to refine you. In the middle of the chaos, in the silence after the storm, there is a version of you waiting to emerge stronger, wiser, more resilient than you ever thought possible. When you rise, and you will, you'll realize that every tear, every setback, every lonely night was not in vain. It was shaping you into someone powerful beyond measure. This is not the end of your story. It's just the part where you become unstoppable.